At center field, number 2, Peyton Robinson. Batting second at third base, number 13, Kelsey Paris. Batting third at shortstop, number 3, Graceland Rosales. Batting fourth, on the mound tonight, number 88, Julie Kennedy. Batting fifth in right field, number 14, Emma Robertson. Batting sixth, behind the plate tonight, number 23, Emma Blagrave. Batting seventh at first base, number 7, Haley Parker. Batting eighth in left field, number 10, Angelique Civic. Batting ninth, tonight's designated player, number 6, Kaylee Villegas. And at second base, flex player tonight, number 24, Amaya Garcia. Tonight's reserves for the Lady Pioneers, number 4, Haley Evans. Number 8, Kaylee Aston. Number 9, Adriana Gray. Number 11, Taylor Teplachek. And number 21, Kaylee Gonzalez. Assistant coach for the Lady Pioneers, Hank Fulkerson. Head coach, Stacy Wilson. Now the starting lineup for the home team, Lady Yellow Jackets. Batting first at center field, number 6, Melinda Martinez. Tonight behind the plate, number 7, Alyssa Martinez. Batting third at shortstop, Ashley Scambalori. Batting fourth on the mound tonight, number 15, Jaylee McDonald. Batting fifth at third base, number 14, Jordan Jacobs. Batting sixth at first base, number 13, Savannah Valmert. Batting seventh in right field, number 17, Victoria Montez. Batting eighth in left field, number 12, Diana Hernandez. And batting ninth at second base, number 1, Emily Andrus. Tonight's reserve for the Lady Yellow Jackets, number 3, Stephanie Chico. Number 8, Alexi Howard. And number 16, Bailey Rowden. Assistant coaches for the Lady Yellow Jackets, Shannon Listenby, Alec Rourke, and head coach, Mike Townsend. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please stand. Gentlemen, please remove your hats as we honor our flag and country with the playing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, let's play softball.
Looks like we're just about ready to get started. Peyton Robinson going to be the first batter here in the top of the first inning for the Lady Pioneers. First pitch is the ball. Second pitch is the ball. That's low down at the shins. 2-0 the count to Robinson. That ball's popped up in the air. Over between the two fielders. They ran into each other. They look hurt. She is going to be standing on third if nothing else. And the shortstop and left fielder for the Arlington Heights team are both down and still have not gotten up. Ball hit between both players. Shortstop couldn't get over there. Left fielder tried to go in for the slide, kind of took her out. And neither one got up and tried to get that ball. And Robinson all the way over to third base. Left fielder had a play on it, but just off of her glove. Everybody clapping. Both players look like they're getting up. Got them both standing now. Still checking on them, though. Both players back out to their positions now. Some applause from the crowd. Giving the shortstop an opportunity here to throw the ball a little bit. And it looks like we're almost ready to get started. Kelsey Paris, the next batter for the Lady Pioneers. Peyton Robinson standing on third. Paris yesterday signing her letter of intent to go play at Odessa this next season. And she's in the box. No outs here, top of the first inning. And she misses on the bunt attempt. That's ball one. That's high for ball two. That slapped out to the shortstop. Man, straight to her. Nice hard hit, but just straight at somebody. Unlucky there. Good hit there for Paris. Up next is Gracelyn Rosales. 1 out here now in the top of the first inning. Peyton Robinson still standing on third base. It's in there for strike 1. Not a great spot to set up tonight. The high fence all the way around with the tennis netting on it. And that's swing and a miss is strike 2. This is back in the box for the next pitch. That one slapped over for the glove of the third baseman. She's going to be safe at first, and Robinson's going to score. I put the Lady Pioneers up 1-0. And coming up to bat.
Now batting for the Lady Pioneers, number 88 pitcher, Julie Kennedy.
Still only 1 out here in the top of the first inning. That's below the knees for ball 1. Lady Pioneers wearing the blue tops on the black pants. Arlington Heights wearing the yellow tops on the navy pants. Slapped over to shortstop. Rosales over to second, but Kennedy thrown out at first. And Emma Robertson coming up.
Now batting number 14, right fielder, Emma Robertson.
Robertson in the box. And she's ready to go. Here comes the pitch. That's there for a strike. Throw down to second, missed by the second baseman, but Rosales is safe. Robertson's back in the box. That thing is over the head of the center fielder. That's going to score Rosales. Robertson all the way over to third. The throw is there. And she's out trying to take third. But the run scores. Lady Pioneers up 2-0 after the half inning of the first. Excitement there on the players' faces. They're loosened up. They're ready to play. There was a throw down to second, so we're about ready to start the bottom half of the first inning.
Now batting for the Lady Yellow Jackets.
Number 6, First batter for Arlington Heights tonight. Blagrave letting the infield and outfield know the calls. And here's Julie Kennedy with the first pitch. Strike one. Arlington Heights batter showing bunt and then pulling it back. Number 6 back in the box, showing bunt again from the get-go. Pulling back, tries to bunt, and it's foul for strike 2. And here comes the third pitch to the Yellow Jacket batter. Ball 1. Look good from here. Still showing bunt with 2 strikes. Pulls back. One might have been a little inside for ball 2. Showing that bunt, pulling back. Fouled off. Over into the baseball stands behind us. The next pitch. Hits her right in the back of the leg. And she's going to take first. Kennedy asking for another ball.
Now batting number 7, catcher Alyssa Martinez.
And the Arlington Heights catcher is the next batter, number 7. 1 on, no outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Tries to bunt it. Hits the fence just to our left. Strike. And here's the next pitch. That's in there for strike 2. And here's the next pitch. That ball's high, but it's swung on and missed. Strike 3, and that's the first out here in the bottom of the first inning. Number 10, the next batter for the Arlington Heights team.
Ashley Scambolori.
And here's the first pitch to her. Swing and a miss, strike 1. The next pitch is coming. It's high for ball 1. Next pitch coming. It's high, but a swing and a miss. A strike 2. One and 2 the count to the batter. Still got a runner on first over here. That's fouled up. Another high pitch. She just can't lay off of him. Still a 1 and 2 count here. 1 out, bottom of the first inning. Runner on first. That's outside and low for ball 2. Ooh. She got a piece of that thing, and it swung over there and hit the dugout fence. Still a 2-2 count to number 10. Strike three looking. Beautiful pitch there from Kennedy. Has the second out here in the bottom of the first inning. Still a runner on first. Now 2 outs here. And number 15 for the Yellow Jackets up to bat. That ball's hit way out to left field. Home run. About 2 feet over the left field fence. Which that fence is way in here. Only 197 out there at the foul pole. Not even 200 feet. And that ties this ball game up 2-2. Still got 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Next up is 14 for the Yellow Jackets.
Now batting for the Lady Yellow Jackets, number 14, third baseman Jordan Jacobs.
And here's the next pitch. It's up there, ball 1, sorry. Slapped over the head. Over the head of Paris. Fielded by Rosales, but the throw is late. She's safe at first. And number 13, the next batter for the Yellow Jackets. Still stuck on those 2 outs. Oh. It had to be inside or outside because it was right where you want to see it. Ball 1. Slapped over to the third baseman, Paris. And that'll be the 3rd out. Tie ball game after 1, 2-2. Lady Pioneers will be batting pretty quick here. Emma Blagrave will be the first batter up for the Lady Pioneers this inning.
Now batting for the Lady Pioneers, number 23, catcher Emma Blagrave.
And here's the first pitch to her. That's low for ball one, below the knees. That ball slapped foul down the right field line, out of play. 1-1 the count to Blagrave. Slapped over. Oh, she's tall. She had a reach, got down on that ball, got over to first, and that's the first out. Haley Parker, the next batter for the Lady. Nice first baseman.
Now batting number 7, first baseman Haley Parker.
Ooh, right at the top of the knees for a ball. This guy's got a tight strike zone tonight. That bounces in for ball 2. Lady Pioneers to bat. Seems like we don't have the best internet going tonight, so I apologize for that. But we're going to keep trying as we trudge along here, trying to keep you up to date on what's happening in this game. Kaylee Villegas, the next batter, the first batter in the third inning for the Lady Pioneers. That ball is high for ball 1. Here comes the next pitch. Popped up over where first base, second base. Yellow Jacket second baseman there to put that away for out number 1. Peyton Robinson coming up next for the Lady Pioneers.
Now batting number 2, center fielder Peyton Robinson.
And here comes the first pitch to Robinson. Slapped over again to the same spot. This time the left fielder is there, slides in to put it away for the second out. Playing the line that time after the last hit she had over there. And Kelsey Paris up for the Lady Pioneers. And she's looking at strike 1. That ball slapped over left fielder, over her head. That's fair. Paris on second. And she's going to hold there. Hit it over the head of the left fielder, over towards the foul pole. Tapped off her glove into foul territory, but she touched it in fair territory, making it a fair ball. And Graceland Rosales will come up for the Lady Pioneers. That's in there for strike. Drop ball, Pierce over to third. Throw offline. And she's safe at third now. Rosales, 1-1 count. Pierce now on third. Slapped over. That's going to score the run. Beautiful hit out to left field by Rosales. Scores Paris, and we have a 3-2 ball game. Julie Kennedy up next for the Lady Pioneers. The short field would be a good thing for her as well as Robertson, the next two batters for the Lady Pioneers. And a swing and a miss is strike one. That ball's high for ball two. That's low for ball three. Ball two, sorry. Oh, changeup. Got her looking, swinging. Strike two there. 2-2 now. Rosales still standing on first. 2 outs here in the top of the third. Fouled up over our heads. Still a 2-2 count. And here's the next pitch to Kennedy. Fouled off. Here the change up again, able to get a piece of that and stay alive. Kennedy still fighting here. That ball also fouled off. That one might have had a chance had it stayed in play. Kennedy's ready, and here comes the pitch. Ball 3 outside, full count. Just missed on that one. There's that small strike zone rearing its ugly head to the Yellow Jackets this time. Slapped out to second. Over to first for the out, and that'll retire the Lady Pioneers in the third inning. Back to the top of the Yellow Jacket lineup. Number 6, the first time around, got hit by a pitch. And she scored on the home run hit by the cleanup hitter of the Yellow Jackets.
Now batting for the Lady Yellow Jackets, number 6 center fielder, Melinda Martinez.
There she is again, showing the bunt, and she will pull back when she starts ready to pitch. That is popped straight up. Paris puts it away, out number 1. Number 7 up next for the Lady Yellow Jackets. Lady Jackets, I don't know.
Now batting number 7, catcher Alyssa Martinez.
And here's Kennedy with the pitch. In there, strike 1. Right across the numbers. Batter shaking her head, but I mean the ball crossed her, the 7 on her uniform. And she goes after a high one, foul ball, strike 2. Oh, 0-2 count now to the Lady Jacket catcher. Looking at strike 3. Upset with that call, letting the ump know that she doesn't like it. But right across the numbers on her jersey. And that's 2 down here in the bottom of the 3rd inning.
Now batting number 10, shortstop Ashley Scambolari.
Number 10, the next batter for the Arlington Heights team. Fouled back, strike number 1. And here's the next pitch from Kennedy. High, ball 1. Those are the ones she chased last time. That's in there for strike 2. They keep shaking their head at him, but, I mean, that's above the knees. Knees to armpits used to be the strike zone. I don't know what it is now. Strike 3! Nothing here in the bottom of the 3rd for the Arlington Heights team. Boswell up 3-2 here going to the top of the 4th inning. About ready to get this inning started. Emma Robertson going to be the first batter for the Lady Pioneers this inning.
Now batting for the Lady Pioneers, number 14, right fielder, Emma Robertson.
That's high for ball one. Up above the letters. Oh, popped up out to right field. Two converging on it. And the right fielder puts it away for out number one. Emma Blagrave next for the Lady Pioneers. Robertson just got under that one.
Now batting number 23, catcher, Emma Blagrave.
Swing and a miss. That one was up above her shoulders. Bounced up there. Ball one. Here comes the next pitch to Blagrave. Right there. Strike number two. And here's the next pitch. Ooh, that's up above her head. Ball two. And swinging to misses, strike three. That's 2 outs here in the top of the fourth inning. Haley Parker next for the Lady Pioneers.
Now batting number 7, first baseman, Haley Parker.
Haley Parker in and ready. And here's the first pitch. High for ball one. And the next one's below the shins for ball two. Looks like our internet's getting a little bit better. That's in there at the knees for strike one. That pitch has gone both ways tonight, so good eye there by Parker. That's definitely a strike right at the thighs. 2-2 count now to Parker. That ball's high, but swinging a miss is strike three. That's 3 down here in the top of the fourth inning. And the Lady Pioneers to take the field. High fives all around for the Lady Pioneer infield, and they're ready to get started. Blagrave out to give signals to the infield and outfield. And number 15 up for the Arlington Heights team. She had a 2-run home run last time in the bottom of the first inning. Her first chance again here in the bottom of the fourth. That's in there for strike one. That's low for ball one. Right there. Below the knees, I guess. Ball two. That ball's fouled up right over our heads for strike two. Swing and a miss is strike three, and that's one down here in the bottom of the fourth inning. She was trying to crush another one and missed the ball completely. Number 14, the next batter for Arlington Heights here tonight.
Now batting number 14, third baseman, Jordan Jacobs.
And here's Kennedy with the first pitch. Slapped over to short. There's Rosales. And the cannon. Rosales guns her out. Parker's foot comes off the bag, and the runner is counted safe.
Now batting number 13, first baseman, Savannah Volmert.
And here's number 13 for the Arlington Heights team. In there, strike one. In there, strike two. Arlington Heights wearing the yellow stirrups tonight on top of navy socks. Strike three, looking. Bat on the shoulder the whole time, looked at 3 strikes. And that's 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Next batter is number 17. And Kennedy ready for the first pitch. Foul ball, strike one. Runner was on her way. And here's the next pitch from Kennedy. Smacked up. Hey, Parker right there. And that base runner is not going to mean anything as 3 outs have come and gone for the Yellow Jackets. And the Pioneers will bat next. Angelique Civic going to be the first batter for the Lady Pioneers this inning. She hit a foul ball that would have been a home run had it been in play. See if she can get that one just about 10 feet to the right this time. Maybe hit that foul pole out there with the 197 on it. That's low for ball one. And the next pitch to Civic. That's high for ball two. .15, who was all smiles earlier, now getting a little frustrated with the umpire here in the top of the fifth inning. That's in there for strike one. And here's the fourth pitch. Smacked between right and center. That's going to drop. And Civic is standing on first with a single. Lady Pioneers' sixth hit of the night. And designated player Kaylee Villegas coming up to bat for the Lady Pioneers. Villegas tries the bunt, but it's foul. Strike one. And here's the next pitch to Villegas. Bunt. Oh, she's going to get to first. Villegas puts down the bunt. It got in the air a little bit. Third baseman came in charging and dove for it. Might have had the catch, but hit the turf and her glove at the same time. And it pushed all the way out of the fence in front of us. So Villegas got to first, and Civic is all the way over to third. Top of the order coming up for the Lady Pioneers. Peyton Robinson now batting. Still no outs here in the top of the fifth inning. That's low for ball one. Looks like our internet connection's picking up a little bit, so hopefully that's helping y'all out there. And Robinson ready for her second pitch coming. That's low for ball two. Robinson back in the box. Fouled off. Strike one. And here's the fourth pitch to Robinson. Fouled off right in front of us, so strike two. Two count here to Robinson. Pitcher's got the sign she likes. Slaps it over to the pitcher. Pitcher looks back, both runners, and Robinson is there before the throw. Infield single. Robinson laid that down beautifully and just burned down the line to get there way before the throw. And now we have Kelsey Paris up to bat with the bases loaded and no outs. Timeout here called by the Arlington Tights catcher to get her team together a little bit. Looks like we're ready to go with some more softball. Kelsey Paris stepping into the box. No outs here, top of the fifth inning. 3-2 lead for the Lady Pioneers. Bases loaded. And here's the first pitch. Slapped over to the shortstop. Throw home is missed by the catcher. Civic is safe. Villegas is safe. Robinson to third and Paris to second. Shortstop tried to get the ball to the catcher. Tipped off her glove as she tried to bring it down and slid into her leg. They're going to tend to the Arlington Heights catcher here. Arlington Heights shortstop there trying to get her catcher to pick her head up. Good job by the number 10 right there. That's a good teammate. But that is 2 runs for the Lady Pioneers. 5-2 lead now. Top of the fifth inning. No outs still. Runners on second and third. And here is Graceland Rosales. That ball's above her shoulders for ball 1. And here's the pitch. That ball's fouled up right into the stands. Oh, never mind. That hit the top of the dugout. Strike 1. Rosales brought in Paris earlier on that single to left to put us up 3-2. That's in there to Rosales. Strike 2. 1-2 count to Rosales. Runners on second and third. No outs here. Top of the fifth. Oh, that's going to be popped up in the infield. And the pitcher's there to put it away for the first out. And here comes Julie Kennedy. I've seen her hit a bomb. She hit one, a grand slam, back at a home ball game a while back to end it. See if she can get her a 3-run home run here to put the Pioneers up 8-2. That ball's high for ball 1. That ball's high, but swung on. Almost takes out a guy coming out of the restroom. That's strike 1. Still only 1 out here in the top of the fifth inning. Oh, okay. That one looked good from here, but called a ball. Oh, that one's low. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Two count here to Kennedy. That ball's fouled up. And there's the catcher to put it away for out number 2. Emma Robertson, the next batter for the Lady Pioneers.
Now
And here comes Emma Robertson. That ball smacked out to right field. And we can't see. Right fielder puts it away. That's the third out. But the Lady Pioneers put 2 on the board and now have a 3-run lead, 5-2 going into the bottom of the 5th inning. There's Blake giving the signs to the infield and outfield, so we are ready for the bottom of the 5th inning. Number 12 will be the first batter for the Arlington Heights team this inning. The bunt is up. Might have come back foul, but Parrish grabs it real quick. Going to try for the out, and nobody on first. Number 1, the next batter. Waiting to get notes from Coach Hank. And we are ready for the next batter, number 1. Can't tell if that's a bunt or a slap, but it's fouled off for strike 1. And we're ready for the next pitch. Oh. And that's ball 1 somehow. That ball slapped up. There's Civic. Civic catches it, hitches a little bit, throws it over. Would have been a double play as the runner was way over there by second, but pulls Parker off first base, so she's safe at first. We got 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. We got the top of the lineup coming up for the Arlington Heights team.
Now batting number 6, center fielder, Melinda Martinez.
And there's the patented show bunt and pullback. That's in there for strike 1. Parker and Paris coming up for the bunt, charging hard. Garcia covering first on this. Rosales covering second. And here's the second pitch. Popped up. Garcia floating to the outfield, and she's got it. Out number 2. Nice run there by the Lady Pioneers second baseman to Yeah, I lost my words. I'm sorry. To put away the ball for the second out. It's too late for me to fix it, I know. My bad.
Batting number 7, catcher Alyssa Martinez.
And number 7, the Arlington Heights catcher, up now. Slapped over to second. There's Garcia from her knees. Throws to Rosales on second to get the force at second, and that's 3 outs in the bottom of the 5th. 2 innings to go here. Lady Pioneers on top, 5-2. A little Johnny Cash before this inning, and some parents getting their cheers together. Emma Blagrave will be the first batter for the Lady Pioneers this inning. Still a 5-2 lead.
Now batting for the Lady Pioneers, number 23, catcher Emma Blagrave.
And here's her first pitch, Blagrave. That's high for ball 1. Ball right above the letters. A little bit closer that time, but still high. Swing over to third. Third baseman up over to first, and that's the first out of the 6th inning.
Right fielder, Petro. Now batting for the Lady Pioneers, number 4, Haley Evans.
Got a switch here. Instead of Haley Parker, it's Haley Evans now batting for the Lady Pioneers. That's below her knees for ball 1. Coach Wilson may be going with the smaller strike zone here. That's in there for strike 1. Evans back in the box, ready for her next pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two. And she's ready for her next one. Popped up. Third baseman all the way in to make the catch for the second out. Catcher a little bit upset about that one. And Angelique Civic, the next batter for the Lady Pioneers. I'm still waiting for her to straighten that out, get it over that left field wall. She got it started last inning or 2 innings ago. Slapped over to short. And that's the third out. One more time at bat for the Lady Pioneers, but they still lead 5-2. Only 2 shots for the Lady Yellow Jackets. Haley Parker back out to play first base. Only a hitting switch. Blagrave giving the signal to the infield and outfield. And we are ready to start the bottom of the 6th inning. Don't forget, once the Lady Pioneers win this one, we will have a game tomorrow at noon at Brewer High School. That ball way above catcher's glove. Back to the fence. That's ball 1. Looks like my internet's starting to fail again, so I apologize for that. And here's the next pitch. Ball low. That's in there right above the top of the knees for bunted over. Kennedy there to Garcia for the out. Number 1. Great defensive play there for the Lady Pioneers to get the first out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. There's the parents keeping after it, trying to keep after these kids. Here's 15. She hit a 2-run home run back in the first inning, and then she struck out her next at bat. There's the first pitch is a strike. That's popped up. Haley Parker's there, and that's 2 outs. Possibly her last chance to try to help her team out here with only 4 outs to go for the Lady Yellow Jackets. Lady Jackets.
Now batting number 14, third baseman Jordan Jacob.
Last time she was up, she hit it out to shortstop, and they said Parker's foot came off the bag, so we'll see if we can fix that this time. High pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. And the next pitch, right there, strike two. Swing and a miss, strike three. 1 inning left here. Kennedy getting stronger with every inning. Hit the first batter, home run. 3 batters later made it 2-2. And they've only gotten 2 hits since then. Lady Pioneers lead 5-2 here going into the last inning. We're going to start the top of the 7th inning with Villegas up to bat for the Lady Pioneers. And the top of the order to follow.
Now batting for the Lady Pioneers, number 6 designated player, Kaylee Villegas.
And here comes the first pitch to Villegas. That's ball 1, below the knees. Right near the top of the socks. And the second pitch to Villegas. Slapped up, hits the fence in front of us. 1-1 count. That's up around the shoulders for ball 2. First time she's missed with her changeup, as that thing has been pretty deadly tonight. That's popped up in the infield. Short and second over. Called by the shortstop. And that's 1 down. Here comes Peyton Robinson. Hit that triple back in the first inning and scored. Here comes the first pitch to Robinson. Oh! Slapped up between short and left. Shortstop makes her second catch in a row. Really taking over for this Arlington Heights team. And that's 2 down here in the top of the 7th. Kelsey Paris coming up next for the Lady Pioneers.
Now batting number 13, third base, Kelsey Paris.
Slapped over to short. 10 is there again. And the throw makes it 3. 3 plays there by number 10 from Arlington Heights. The good teammate and the good player, apparently. And we go to the bottom of the 7th to see if we can finish this one out and force that game 3 tomorrow. Here we go, 3 outs, and this thing is over. Number 13, I believe, is the first batter for the Arlington Heights team. And Kennedy's ready for the first pitch. Right there, strike 1. And here we go with pitch number 2. Fouled up. That's going to be way out of play. Into the parking lot. That could have been. Oh. That hit somebody's car. Nice little groan there from the crowd. I think I parked far enough away. I hope you did too. I guess if you're listening, you're not here, so you did park far enough away. Amaya Garcia. That ball looked like it might be a single outside of the infield, but Garcia runs over behind Parker to put that one away for out number 1. Number 17, the next batter for the Arlington Heights team. Maybe we'll have a better internet connection tomorrow when we get out to Brewer. And here's number 17. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Oh, foul ball. Parker with the hustle, tries to dive out. Barely misses that one. But she's still got a smile on her face, so. Oh, and 2 count here to 17. And here's Kennedy. That popped up. And Garcia's there. Out number 2. Number 12, the next batter for the Arlington Heights team.
Now batting number 12, left fielder Diana Hernandez.
And here's the first pitch. That's high for ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Here's the pitch. Strike! Right above the knees for strike 2. This could be the final strike now here for the Arlington Heights team. Swing and a miss, strike 3! Awesome job by Lady Pioneers tonight. That's going to end this one 5-2, and we will have Game 3 tomorrow at noon at Brewer High School. We will get the stuff set up. My daughter has a volleyball game that I'm going to have to hit to, and then I will hook it on over to get to Brewer and get this thing set up for you. So we will see you tomorrow.